Does your business ever make you feel as though you have the weight of the world on your shoulders? Everything revolves around you and everything relies on you. Every decision, every process, every new product, every bit of delivery, every customer, all relies on you. This weighs heavy, doesn't it? Let's face it. So this week, I want to share with you a bit of a quirky little exercise that can get you thinking differently about your own role in the business and start to get you seeing how your business could be lighter and more streamlined and actually work around you rather than just piling more and more and more onto you. So what I want you to think about this week is, what would your business look like without you in it? Or at least with you working a significantly lesser role, whether that's less responsibility or just less time in the business. Now, obviously, if this is a particular direction that you're already thinking about, that you want to ease back a little bit, reduce your burden, and start to scale back your workload, this will make complete sense. Now, you might be thinking, that's not my intention at all, but bear with me because there is huge value in this exercise. Not only will it give you real clarity on your direction, but it will also help you to make sure that the direction you choose is the one which is going to make life easiest, smoothest, and most effective for you. So think about, you can choose a timescale. You might look to say, I would love to step out of my business completely in 5 years or in 7 years. You might choose to say, I would love to be working only 4 days a week in a year or so's time. So have a timescale in mind. But then what you really need to think about is, for you to work those 4 days, 3 days, 2 days a week on your global yacht or whatever it is, what would have to be in place to allow that to happen? What kind of systems would you need in place so that there was always consistency around the customer service, around record keeping, around data management, around understanding exactly where every piece of work is up to? What kind of team would you need to have in place? And this will always be one of the most important questions. So what is the skill set that your business would need to have if you were there a lot less? Is that a skill set that's down to one person? Is it a range of people? Is it actually the fact that you're currently wearing 15 hats and you would need to have 15 people to replace what you're currently dedicating to the business? Think about what those people would look like. I don't mean physically look like, but think about, is that going to be one person, 2 people, 3 people, 6 people? And you can think with that around not just, can I find one person with all those skills, but think about the resilience of your business. Think about how flexible and easy it would be for your business to grow. Would it make more sense to have a slightly bigger team, even if that team was perhaps part-time? It might be that you look at your role now and you would actually divvy that up into 3 or 4 different roles so that you created much more kind of resilience and strength within the business. There was much less of a single point of failure, because ironically, that's what you probably are right now. Right now, there's every chance that you are the biggest blockage to growth, because if everything revolves around you, you are also the single biggest risk, potentially the single biggest point of failure. So think about that picture of you in 3 years' time, working 4 days a week. Who else is involved in the business at that point? Are they employed? Are they outsourced? Are they full-time, part-time? Is it a whole range of different people? What are the skill sets? Where does the responsibility lie? Who is responsible and accountable? What measures or KPIs might you have in place to make sure that the business is actually on track? How would your communication work with customers to be sure that that is consistent? How would the service that your customers receive be delivered? What processes would you need in place? What systems would you need in place? So actually, I hope you can already see that just by going through this exercise, it will give you this spectacular clarity on the right direction to take your business in. Because even if you decide that you stepping back is not the way that you want to go, you might want to go absolutely eyeballs out for the next 5 years, then stop completely or something else. But doing this exercise will really tell you, where am I the blockage? How do I get in the way? Who else could really help me with this? What can I do to streamline things right here, right now? Massively powerful exercise. If you kind of get it, but you're not sure where to start, get in touch with me at taylorie.co.uk and I can hold your hand or kick your arse as we go through the exercise together.